Hello, friends. I just wanted to give an update on my Apple ad scheme to try to lower my CPI, which I think that I have failed. Apple has won. So let's go to see what happened here. Okay, so basically, this is the first campaign that I actually did, and I got to 822, and I put just a bunch of keywords there. It was my first trial. In fact, these are the keywords. Let me show you. And yeah, I just put a bunch of keywords there. Then I ran a second campaign, and I mixed it up with Australia because they told me that Australia was cheaper, some friends. So I ran this Australia second experiment with new screens for the App Store because the first ones that I used were really shitty. As a result of that, well, my Australia experiment went to 1273 and my US experiment to 714. But then I tried to outsmart Apple and I thought to myself, well, if I pick just the winner keywords and I focus on those ones, then my install ratio should get higher and my CPA will get lower. And so I ran the fourth experiment in the United States, and in fact, it went almost about the same, 772. So Apple found a way to screw me. And here are the keywords that I chose. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. So here are the keywords that I chose, and yeah, there were more focused keywords from all the other experiments that had been like good keywords. I picked up these ones, and I managed a little bit of how I was going to bid on them to make it more efficient. Then at the end of it all, like I said, Apple somehow found a way to take my money and make it almost average. Not as bad as it went in this campaign, in the Australia campaign, and not as good as it went in the third Australia campaign, which actually I stopped short because it was getting crazy expensive, and somehow I'd stop it, but it kept coming in downloads, and that's why this thing got lowered to 538. So it was kind of a glitch in Apple's side because I did stop it. I paused the campaign, but downloads can keep coming, and so that's how it got to this number. So I'm still trying to find a way to lower this expense, and but I don't think that I'm going to keep doing it with this app because this app is I don't know. I have like a not so good monetization strategy on that one. It was my first app, so I made it almost free. The whole core is free, and I was going after One Day Journal, and what they do is that they paywall photos and they paywall lists and tasks. So I had a brilliant idea of including in the free core lists and tasks and just paywall photos. It was like my great idea. So far, that app has gotten 97 downloads, and I have three paying customers and $4 from proceeds. This is my first $4, so I'm very proud of them, even though it's only $4. But I'm very proud of them, extremely proud of them. So hopefully next month I'll get $12. Yeah, that's how it is. But I mean, this was my first experiment, so then I made this app, which is the one that it's like a proper app but it's under review, so we'll see what happened with this one. I already got hit with a spam 4.3 spam review because my MVP was very MVP-ish. So I had to expand to the full functionality of the app. Took me like 2 weeks to do, and that's with all the tools like Codex and everything, because if not, it would have been impossible. But I changed it to, instead of a fitness tracker, to a body transformation. So we'll see what happens with that one. Well, I'll keep tweaking Apple Ads and keep posting to see if we can manage to make that viable for us. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.